your smile. So help me God, you're so fucking hot. Dance you out of my thoughts. This is getting so complicated. It's a mess for the ages, and I feel it inside. I'm dancing on the edge of disaster. Makes my heart beat faster. The feeling ain't right. And so I'm gonna dance you out of my head. 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 Dance you out of my head. Gonna dance you out of my head. Gonna dance you out of my head. Dance you out of my head. Getting so complicated, and I hate that I don't hate it. The feeling inside. Dancing on the edge of disaster. Throw my hands up, it don't matter. I need it, I need it. I really need it. So complicated, it's a mess for the ages. And the feeling inside. Dancing on the edge of disaster. Makes my heart beat faster. The feeling ain't right. So I'm gonna dance you out of my head. 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 Dance you out of my head. Gonna dance you out of my head. Gonna dance you out of my head. Gonna dance you out of my head.
Sid's been thinking about getting dentures for a while now, but how does he know they'll look and feel right?
Walk in the room, and I'm glowing like a million fireflies. A diamond, don't glitter half as much as my body tonight. I catch a glimpse of your face in the neon. Suddenly, begging, please set me free from your eyes, your touch, history, secret crush I gotta hide. You wanna take me up, right? Wanna dance instead? Get you out of my head. This is getting so complicated. It's a mess for the ages, and I feel it inside. Dancing on the edge of disaster. Makes my heart beat faster. The feeling ain't right. And so I'm gonna dance you out of my head. 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 Dance you out of my head. Gonna dance you out of my head. Gonna dance you out of
Sid's been thinking about getting dentures for a while now, but how does he know they'll look and feel right?
Walk in the room, and I'm glowing like a million fireflies. A diamond, don't glitter half as much as my body tonight. I catch a glimpse of your face in the neon. Suddenly, begging, please set me free from your eyes, your touch, history, secret crush I gotta hide. You wanna take me up, right? Wanna dance instead? Get you out of my head. This is getting so complicated. It's a mess for the ages, and I feel it inside. Dancing on the edge of disaster makes my heart beat faster. The feeling ain't right, and so I'm gonna dance.
Hey folks, how y'all doing? Trent Clark here with another Mallet Live. Okay, let's get this show started today. $500 discount every week for your military personnel, healthcare workers, educators, and first responders. If you're one of those people and looking for a building, take advantage of $500, okay? And go ahead and take advantage of this if you want to upgrade to a signature building or an elite building, get an extra $1,000 if you type in cash on one of our live shows like this one. Okay, referral program. Get $200 every time you send a buying customer our way. We do this every week. We send out checks every week, folks. This is real. So if you know somebody in the market, send them our way. Make sure they let us know that you sent them, and we'll send you a check. Okay. Get started with some specials. We got a 20 by 45 by 12 for $22,999. We got a 30 by 40 by 12 for $28,999. We got a 50 by 60 by 12 for $64,999. All right, now you want to upgrade, okay, to the signature building. You're going to get 2 by 8 scissor truss, standard on this building, 5/12 roof pitch, 26 gauge metal on roof and wall insulation, 4-inch 4,000 PSI concrete, 2 10 by 10 roll-up doors, 1 walk-through door, 6-year workmanship warranty, and of course you're going to get the Zach screws, engineered cable retention system, 4x4 framework under all your around your doors and windows, help sturdy up that building, concrete under every post that support the footing, and engineered mono truss if you have any lean-tos. Okay, so that's our signature building. As far as our elite, you still get the 2 by 8 scissor truss, 10-year workmanship warranty, 3-foot truss spacing, 9-foot post spacing, 5/12 roof pitch, 1 walk-through door, 26 gauge metal, roof and wall insulation, gutters and gutter brushes. Remember I told you this is a cost that we throw in on this building, so you get that for free. Also, we give you 6-inch slab. It is 4,000 PSI. Remember that most of our competitors are using 3,000 PSI concrete. 4,000 is 33% stronger. Now on our elite building, you get a 6-inch slab, which is 1.5 times stronger than 4-inch slab. So superior building, folks. You get post protectors in the elite package, insulated windows, and of course everything else, a continuous ridge vent, Wayne coat. This building is rated for 145 mile an hour wind load. Okay, so that is our elite package. Nobody does this building. Nobody builds like this in the United States. If they tell you they build a Mallet building, you know, we'll talk about the spec sheet. Make them prove it to you. That's all we're trying to do here at Mallet Building. We want to educate you, the customer, to make sure that you buy the best building there is out there for your money, and also make sure you deal with the best company out there that's going to not rip you off or something, you know. So this is what I'm talking about, our spec sheet. You could take this spec sheet. This is going to line out everything we do here. It's very transparent. We provide this, okay? We want you to take this if you're shopping and have our competitor check off that they use the same thing we use, okay? And if they're really good, they'll go ahead and initial this. Why is this important? Because like I told you, it's easy to say that I'm going to give you an all-treated building. Well, you need to know what kind of treatment it is in that building. You need to know what kind of wood you got in that building. You need to know your concrete. You know, to the normal person, to the buyer, which is you, the customer, I can tell you, yeah, I'm going to give you, you know, I'm going to pour you concrete. I'm going to give you treated wood lumber in your building. But that's not enough, people. That's why we're trying to educate you of what to ask for. What's the difference of PSI in your concrete, and why is that important? Well, we explain that to you here at Mallet, and that's why we want you to bring your quotes to us so we could show you the difference. Okay, I just explained to you 3,000 PSI, which our competitors use, versus 4,000 PSI. Ours is 4,000 PSI is 33% stronger. Okay, there's all kind of little things and also, by the way, it costs more. So that's why they want to give you a lower PSI, because it's not as expensive. So those little things like that, we want to educate you, the customer, so you know, feel comfortable that you're getting the best building for your money. Okay, so use our spec sheet.
I think your mom's watching.
Oh, my mom's watching. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Love you. So here we go. You got the 5 red flags. Now, a lot of people get confused here. You know, they think we're bashing our competition. As you'll see in a couple of slides, we got some, you know, actually people bashing us, and I want to talk on that here in a minute. But let's go over a few red flags here, folks. So years in business, okay? I'll say it again. Doesn't it make sense to do business with somebody that's been in business, first of all, has the proper licensure? If they're not responsible enough, like you've heard some of our competitors yesterday, and we'll show them to you again today, that are not responsible enough to get the proper business license and contractor's license, do you really think they're going to be responsible in doing the right thing for you and your building? That's all we're trying to point out, folks. We're not bashing people. We're factual here. We definitely make sure that we have all this information we get. Years in business, you can get from the Secretary of State. Anybody can go there, and we show you this because we want you to go there. We want you to use this. Okay, proper licensure. Make sure they have they are suitable to do business in Louisiana and have the credentials needed to take your money from you and build something for you. Because if they're not responsible enough to do that, they might not be responsible enough to build your building the way it should be. Okay, so make sure they don't have any violations, folks. Okay, we understand that people deserve second chances. Nobody's standing up here and like some of our comments bashing people. We're not doing that. But I think it's right to tell whoever you're going to do business with that they've been have violations. Okay. Then if you choose to do business with those people, that's totally up to you. But at least you knew about it. Okay. So that's one thing you need to look for. That's a red flag. You can find that on the LSLBC. Okay. How many reviews do they got? Is that important? Well, some of the people that we point out, even a review coming up or a comment coming up about somebody who did it us. We're going to get that in a minute. But folks, this is important. If you're going shopping for a faucet and you buy it on Amazon, I'm sure you're looking at some reviews or some type of gadget that you want, you're probably looking up some reviews, and you're probably passing up some of the ones that don't have reviews. But same thing here. You want to make sure that the company you're doing business with is credible, okay? And that's what the BBB does, okay? They accredit the companies in Louisiana. Visit the contractor's facility. Doesn't it make sense to for your contractor to have a location? Even a small office somewhere, you know, is better than nothing. So that's the R5 red flags we like to point out, folks. Don't take it the wrong way. We're pointing this out because we want you to make a good decision on where you buy your or do business, okay? So here we go. Jake Abear. Mr. Abear wrote this comment: I will never do business with somebody like Lee Mallett and his puppet after their tasteless live videos. As a small business owner, I encourage my guys to do what's right for their families, even if that means business exactly like mine. It's tasteless, and I'm shocked that he's still a board member of the LSU Business College. These guys at Southern have been great to deal with, and they deserve to grow their business. If Lee's business was so good as he thinks it is, he shouldn't have to bash every competitor on Facebook. No class, and I will never deal with somebody like that. Well, Mr. Abear, I think you got your facts wrong, okay? I think you're the one doing the bashing. All we're doing is talking about red flags, violations, and I think the people that you're talking about here has some violations, okay, right here. You know, they have violations. They have no, they're not even associated with the BBB. They have no ratings. So, Mr. Abear, you know, I hope things go well with you. We certainly don't bash people, and we're not scared to put comments like you made up on for the public to see, because we are educating our people or the customers out there. If you chose to do business with somebody else, good for you. All I would say is good luck, sir, okay? But they do have a lot of red flags. I hope it goes well for you. And like I said, everybody deserves a second chance. But look, let's be real here. Let's be responsible. They should have got their license a long time ago, sir. All right? Now, this is their facility. Okay? Is that where y'all met to do your contract? I don't know. All right, so let's get off of it. Now, the same people that you just spoke highly of, this is recent, right here, Miss Rosemary Cortez, Southern Style Borns, commented, I asked for a quote and they text back that they aren't like car salesmen nor hand off to Mexicans. I've been in the car business for 23 years and I'm also Hispanic. We'll take my cash somewhere else. If you don't believe me, I have the text, a real embarrassment. So, Mr. Abear, just like you had a good experience, obviously, like I said, good luck, there are people that have bad experiences there, okay? So, I'm not bashing them. I don't think Lee bashes them, but we are pointing out the facts here, sir, okay? And look, Miss Rosemary, while I got you, if you listen, if you got friends out there, Miss Rosemary, I'm sorry that happened to you. If you want to deal with a company that's been around for 26 years and actually cares about their customers out after the sale, and even though we are human and we will make mistakes, we always go back and fix it, okay? Miss Rosemary, if you're still searching for a building, please give me a call. I have building specialists downstairs. We'd love to earn your business, okay? Here's another one, all right? Miss Madeline Reed says, if anyone sees someone from Southern Style Barnes & Building, let them know they need to retake the customer service course. I'm not going to read any more of that, but Mr. Abear, you know, I'm not bashing them. This is not me or Lee bashing them. This is just factual information. Just like we point out that they have contractor violations. And they just recently got their, a year ago, got the right licensure, okay? And look, for the people out there at Southern Style, I'm glad that you're being responsible now and you're starting to do the right things. All right. Sophie Cortez, oh, this is another comment that somebody made yesterday after the live to Mr. Lee. They said, "You're a bully, chairman, ? You should be fired. Aren't we all supposed to support small businesses?" Miss Sophie Carville. Well, Miss Sophie, listen to me. I mean, Lee's not here, but I'm gonna try to defend him here because it's people like this lady that gotten taken for hundreds, $100,000. That all we're doing, we're not bashing people. And we most certainly are not bullies. We are bringing education to the consumer and show them how they can find out if somebody has a violation against them. And if you still choose to do business with that person, that is totally up to you. We're not saying not to. But we do want to do our due diligence. And if you ask me, I think Lee's doing his job that he doesn't get paid anything for, to educate the people of Louisiana about where to go to find out if they have violations, if they have business license. That's all we're doing here. So this lady, I'm sure that if she would have saw our red flags that we go to, and if she would have saw us pointing out all these things that could happen to you, I'm sure she might not have been in the situation that she was in. So I mean, it rubs me the wrong way to people say we're bullying or we're bashing, because we're not. We're giving factual information here. Just like this guy, contractor fraud, taking people's money. This is just a few people that take people's money because they're not real or they're not responsible enough to get the proper license. This is real stuff here. We're not making it up. Just like this. Just like these two guys. And people are still choosing to do business with them. And maybe some of them have good experience with them. And good to those people that have good experiences with them, not so good for the people that's got money taken from them. So let's go through the red flags one more time. Years in business. Do your research, folks. Make sure if they've been in business, they might be good people. Are they going to be here after they build your building, or will they go out of business while they're building your building? I'm not telling you not to do business with somebody who just started a business. Miss Corville, hey, I used to be a small business. Lee was a small business when he first got started. You have to give people a chance. All we're saying is it might be a red flag. Also might be a red flag is a proper licensure. Okay? If they don't have a business license, it might not make sense to do business with them. Okay? So contractor violations. If they have contractor violations, it might be a red flag, folks. Reviews on BBB and Google. If they don't have any, might be a red flag. Visit their facility. If they don't have one, hey, we understand that might be okay to you. You could choose to do business with who you want, okay? So that's our red flags, folks. I hope you're learning something. Let's go over some of these people. You got Southern Style. They only got one check, okay? Let's see here. Oh, so we got Rob Built. They got an F. Precision, we talked to him yesterday. We're supposed to find out some information with him. And if y'all noticed yesterday, folks, there was no bad fighting going on when Lee was talking to, I forget his name at Precision, So in fact, Lee said he wanted to try to help him out if some of this stuff pans out. So Precision, but when you're talking about business, none of this stuff is personal. When you're talking about business, Precision still got an F, okay? Ranger Building still got an F. Beck, F. Fortify and Sulfur, they got an F. Apache Buildings, F. Branded Buildings, F. RJM Construction, F. Southern Quality, F. The only people that's got 100% A+ is Mallet Buildings, folks. And just like our friend over at Precision yesterday, y'all heard him. He said he wanted to get an A+. Hey, I commend you for wanting to get an A+, Mr. Precision out there. And look, I think Aaliyah helped you get there. All right. So if you're in the market, buy from us. Here's a few. If you want to go to Google, here's a few recent reviews about us. You know, this was such a great company to get information from and work with. Would definitely use them again. Great planning, timely building, and a quality product. Another one says, Mallet Buildings did a great job building our shop. The crew was professional, stayed on schedule, and the quality of the work really shows. They made the whole process smooth and straightforward. We're really happy with how everything turned out and would definitely recommend them. I showed you a few negative comments about our competitors. I hope people out there watching don't think I'm a bully for doing that. Business is business, folks. My grandfather always used to say, I'll be your friend, but business is business. And if you want the best building in the industry, folks, Mallet Building is where it is. We've been in business for 26 years. We're here for the long haul. We continue to support customers that have built buildings with us. 6 years ago, somebody called, and Lee continues to help them on those buildings, folks, even whenever it wasn't something that we did. All right, so keep that in mind. But here's some great reviews about us. Okay, I'm going to go over the specials one more time. Remember, on our value series, you're going to get a 10 by 10 roll-up door, 1 walk-through door, 4-year workmanship warranty. These value series are 130 mile-an-hour wind rating. 26 gauge metal is standard now on our value series buildings. Our competitors are going to use 29 gauge. Okay, scissor truss is standard on our buildings. Our competitors are going to charge you for that. Okay, 4,000, 4-inch, 4,000 PSI concrete. Our competitors use 3,000. We're 33% stronger on that. And of course, we got our cable retention system that helps with that uplift of that building. Hurricane season approaching. We haven't lost any buildings in hurricanes. I know somebody pointed out, yes, I think we did lose one on a tornado. Somebody pointed out yesterday, but we're talking about hurricanes. Remember, factual information. So, and then concrete under every hole. So, special 20 by 45 by 12, $22,999. You got a 30 by 40 by 12 for $28,999. You got a 50 by 60 by 12 for $64,999. Okay? Apples to apples, folks. It's really not apples to apples. Why? Because our buildings are superior to anybody else out there, and we're trying to educate you in that way. But bring a quote to us. Let us show you why we do a better job, and for that, we'll gift you we'll beat their quote by $1,000, folks. Okay? That's our show today. We really appreciate your business. I hope I answered some questions out there. Look, we're not bullies here, and we don't bash people, folks. We bring factual information, and we try to educate our customers in buying a best quality building that you can buy, and that's what we want to do for you. So if you're in the market, come see us here at Mallet. Until tomorrow, have a nice
Sid's been thinking about getting dentures for a while now, but how does he know they'll look and feel right?
Walk in the room, and I'm glowing like a million fireflies. A diamond, don't glitter half as much as my body tonight.
Sid's been thinking about getting dentures for a while now, but how does he know they'll look and feel right?
Walk in the room, and I'm glowing like a million fireflies. A diamond don't glitter half as much as my body tonight. I catch a glimpse of your face in the neon. Suddenly begging, please set me free.